photography. Lived in the rough parts of geography. Here's hip hop starting me. Can't speak on being rich, cause I never was. How you know my mind state if you was never thugs? Money everywhere, urban jungle full of drugs. Politicians at the table eating with the plugs. Unlucky I was blessed, I was birthed to addicts. Home full of smoke debris, need an apparatus. Living in the projects, trying to get a palace. My skin color made the cops enforce the law with malice. Growing up in this environment was complicated. Anybody try to change it was denominated. Why the ghetto kids bound to be adjudicated? On the opposite side of law, so I grew to hate it. Police brutality and economical oppression is the reason why my hood is filled with aggression. To this day, still pain in my facial expression. Any emotion except anger was autobiography. Carved out a path with this artistry. Placing pictures in your mind, photography. Lived in the rough parts of geography. Here's hip hop starting me. Autobiography. Carved out a path with this artistry. Placing pictures in your mind, photography. Lived in the rough parts of geography.
Yeah, they playing copyrighted music right now, so don't nobody judge me on that. But we gonna get up in this podcast with them, man. Real, let's see what's going on. Hey, this just changed to something else. That's what's up. Let's see private chat. Say Milwaukee violent crime statistics. Hey, it's been nuts. Yeah, it's crazy where we at. It's definitely crazy where we at. Man, what's happening with you players? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Can they even hear me? Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna pull it up. Let me see if I can make this bigger. All right, there we go. Let's get the podcast cracking. So, actually, matter of fact, yeah, Chassis, let me go grab my brew and shit.
Till I seen what my work reflected. What I become is the fire of what they rejected. Wasn't me, it was the money that the streets respected. JOC to DOC left my artist neglected. Didn't think what I have done would be so influent. Pursue my passion with my all would create a movement. Everything was scrutinized, said it need improvement. Touching lies, speaking the truth through this rugged music.
Wait, can y'all hear me? Let me see. Is my mic working? All right, can y'all hear me? I don't hear them. Let me get my settings right. It's gotta be probably my settings. Let me see audio. I don't know. It's saying that I should be good. Just mic volume. Yeah, it say I should be good. You say I'm not good? Y'all can't hear me? No, because I can't hear y'all. But I hear music. Like y'all bumping music? Yeah, y'all gotta be bumping music because I definitely ain't playing no music. Oh, chat, y'all. Anybody know about this, man? What I'm fucking up on? Like the settings, you say I'm good. Let me see. Yeah, because this virtual camera. Hmm. Let's see what it got. What it got. What it got. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do not hear y'all for shit, bro. Hold on. I don't even know. Can y'all hear me? I don't know why I can't hear y'all. Let me see. Just chatting. Let's try it like this. Um. Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm streaming right now. Everything should be working. Cause let me see, bro. We can hear and see, but I can't hear y'all, bro. That's my thing. Say something more. Hmm. Hey, let's see, exit full screen. Volume money, can everybody see him? Hmm. That definitely should be good. What the fuck going on, chat? What going on, chat?
No.
Nah, I can hear y'all.
Can you hear us now?
You can
Now you
hear
can
us?
hear us?
Nah, I can hear y'all. I couldn't hear y'all.
Wow,
Y'all
because
was
I just
like
turned it up over here,
muted or
man.
something.
Now we got the
All right,
echo.
all right.
I think we need to turn that mic off. Hold on.
Yeah, because like I said, I never had this mic on my computer before, but now the mic is on here.
Let me see.
Yeah, I figured we should have figured this part out
All
before,
right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, because I just picked this microphone up. Like I said, this microphone shouldn't be on mine. This should all be on you.
What y'all think is coming from my side, my end?
Nah, it's on our end, man. This it was happening before we went live, and I turned that sound down on my computer, and I shouldn't be able to. It
Yeah.
should be over there
It's
with
coming
Jay.
from them.
So why it's over there, I don't know.
Mm.
Nah, cause he echoed too. As soon as you say just echo.
That's what I'm thinking. Could it be my end?
No.
No, that ain't your end, man. So guess what? Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can still hear you.
Okay, there we go.
All right, I just did that. So there we go.
Mm.
All right, so sorry for the inconvenience of technical difficulties that we was having. But finally we got them under control. Rolly, let us know. Can you hear us, Rolly?
Shell said she can. I think she said she can hear us too.
I just want to make sure everybody can hear us. So, once again, Mac Buddy, welcome to the Straight From Us podcast. What we talking on here today is all the unnecessary violence that we got going on through our city and everything that's going on nowadays, man. I mean, it's like legitimately rough out here.
Yes, it
The
is.
Milwaukee violent crime statistics amongst the largest cities, Milwaukee ranked third highest for murder, aggravated assault, and robbery. This is not unlikely national trends which saw these three crimes surge 2020 and the rise again slightly in 2021. Overall crime decreased 19%. Um, I mean, to us, I guess we don't see the percentages because we ain't taking percentages. You know what I'm saying? We just see the fact that there's a whole lot of fucking murder going on
Man.
when it shouldn't
It's
be.
just
You know what I'm
rough.
It was
saying?
You can
went over
see it.
13 year, I
Like
gotta say,
you can see it.
yeah,
Like
yeah, we can see it because we live in it, we in it. And last year, I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, it was an abundance of little kids.
yeah.
This year, I can't say it's that many little kids as it was last year, which even sucks. Now it's a lot of teenagers this year that just killing each other too.
Yeah, this weekend it was over over 13 people that got shot.
Man, I
Like
don't know. It's
drive-bys
getting
and all.
crazy.
Man, just at Juneteenth.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
Juneteenth, it wasn't nothing but a center of teenagers. It's like the teenagers go down there, and I'm not gonna lie. When we was teenagers at Juneteenth, we went down there. You know what I'm saying? But
I
it
ain't gonna
was
lie,
it
we
was
wreck
it was
shop.
gangland.
I ain't gonna lie, we wreck shop.
It was gangland, man. It was gangsters against vice lords. You know what I'm saying? But the way we did it was on the side streets. It wasn't in the middle where the old folks couldn't enjoy, Juneteenth the way that they enjoy Juneteenth. We caught each other on the side streets, the back alley, the cuts. We caught each other in them areas. You know what I'm saying? Back then in the
Yeah,
90s,
but you gotta think, man. It was a little bit more structured, but it was fucked up then too, though.
no,
Like
it was, but it was more
I
structured.
ain't like it was damn near just as bad. What really blows it up and makes stuff look way worse than what
So the
it
question
was
is, will
for us.
people honestly be mad if they shut it down? Like if they stop it? Like it's
It,
so
it,
much stuff to keep happening.
I hate
Like
to say it. Gotta reduce the hours.
you say, because shit,
they
reducing the
did.
blocks didn't do nothing.
They
No.
reduced it to
It's
the
not
blocks and
it's
they
the
extended it to
hours.
blocks again.
You
So
gotta reduce hours, bro. Like think about it.
so
Look at when
Juneteenth
everything happens.
Juneteenth used to go from Burleigh, Third and
To
Burleigh
North
to
Avenue.
Third and North Avenue.
To North Avenue.
Then they shortened it
Okay.
to Third and Center. But now they took it all the way to Third and Ring. If you look at Juneteenth now, like the parade goes through Juneteenth, which I feel like is asinine. I'm not gonna lie, that's some bullshit. But especially I'm only saying that because I'm in the parade, and as a motorcyclist going through that parade, you got people too close to you that anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So you got horses coming through that parade, but you bring that parade all the way to Ring. So I mean, whoever had the idea, it was okay. You know what I'm saying, for an extent, but to have a parade go through the actual event, because back in the days they used to have a small parade go through the Juneteenth Day event, but you know everybody had enough space for that parade to go through there. That parade was thick. You know what I'm saying?
It
To
could
fly
be
through.
like that though. If people just common courtesy is going. Like just get out the way. Ain't nobody trying to be on nothing crazy. Like for me, like I say, we should decrease the hours again. Because if you notice when everything happened after that 3, 4, 5 o'clock like hour. Because most of the riffraff
It's in the
still
5
sleep
o'clock
to
hour.
1 o'clock.
It's in the 5 o'clock hour. It's
So
in
you
that 4
understand
to
what
5
I'm
o'clock
saying?
hour.
So like during the day, you usually got the older crowd. The parade happens. The parade ends. A lot of the older crowd and stuff.
Hell out.
We leave. Think about it. We going already. Once that dead super heat comes out, that's when the riffraff comes out because they're just really starting to wake up. And then so to me, I know it sucks that we should talk about ending it early, but if you want everybody to be safe and still have fun, those people that are diligent to get their ass up early and get down there, they're good.
But do you think that we got to stop making excuses and allowing them to implement rules that we need to implement ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like we always say, okay, well, yeah, don't go down there after this time, or well, they need to do this, or they need more police presence. But what about us? Like we need to start policing ourselves and start making sure that our teenagers don't go down there doing that dumb stuff. Because guess what? Juneteenth represents? It represents us. Guess what Afrofest represents? It represents us.
Afrofest is shut all the way down. Afrofest was one day.
Why? Wait. Let's think about this though. Think about this. So there's a German fest. There's an Italian fest. There's all these. Ours get
Mexican
shut down.
fest,
We
all that
allow
But
ours
look
to be the only one that got shut down.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say it, our people been down there fucking ignorant.
But see, the whole thing
Not
is
all of us,
our people.
that's what people realize. Not all of us.
No, it ain't all of us. At the end of the day, I'm like Dave Chappelle. I break us down. Goddamn it, you got the black folks. No, that was Eddie Griffin. You got the black folks, you got the color folks, and you got the niggas. The niggas is always there. You just don't notice the niggas that's there because the niggas that's there is walking through the crowd plotting on what they finna do. And they be there the whole damn time. But at the end, that's when they say they gonna fuck shit up. At the end, they gonna do what they gonna do.
Watching people get drunk, inebriated. They not on their P's no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then even they don't let the liquor, hype them up. And now they ready to do
Man,
bullshit.
these teenagers ain't on liquor, bro. These teenagers ain't on liquor. They on
It's
pills.
just a situation of like we were saying with the other festivals.
With that too.
Like what they do is they'll fight each other. And it'll be like a little miniature fight and security will break it up and then, put them out. But they still can go through the festivals. But when it comes to us, ain't nobody, it's one of the situations.
You can't
ain't nobody,
talk to nobody.
Yeah, you can't talk. Ain't nobody going, it ain't gonna work out that way. It's gonna be like, why I gotta listen to you? Like I'm over here trying to give you some knowledge, you know, like man, listen, just calm down. And it don't never work out that way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them young brothers listen. Like y'all know, I was riding the bus. You know, J Money, brother. I was putting it on Facebook status, bro. Y'all kids, I almost just died all in these shootouts and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding like my bus had bullet holes in it.
Look,
So it's like
I'm a firm believer in you know what I'm saying, the nation. The Nation of Islam, basically, they got the 10,000 fearless. And what they do is they police themselves, bro. They police the community. They do conflict resolution and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to start doing as far as a people, period. We can't just allow just one group of people as far as to be able to start policing us. You know what I'm saying? We're the men, like you just said. You know, you trying to educate. You know, you on the bus. Of course, it's a gang of them on the bus. So you're trying to, but it can't just be just you, the bus driver, you know what I'm saying, telling them what's going on. They daddy, they uncle, it's got to be other people in their life telling, hey, look, man, this ain't the way to go. But it's just, to me, I just think the shock value of, it takes a village. But to me, I think it's the shock value of them doing something that tops the next person who just did something stupid.
Yeah.
But a lot of that social media them likes, bro.
Social media built all this dumbass shit. Like the Kia Boys. Right now, the Kia Boys is the hottest thing, and I gotta say, Rick Ross is the stupidest motherfucker on this planet right now for giving them motherfuckers a shout out, making them think what they doing is smart. Because at that, why the fuck would you give them that shout out? And then the next thing you see is one of them motherfuckers trying to shake their nays, which is the stupidest shit ever, and smack it to a goddamn bus and left his buddy hanging out that motherfucker. His buddy hanging out, head dragging on the fucking ground.
I ain't gonna lie. That was bus driver from my company, from my terminal. I knew that. That was in that bus, man. Like she was traumatized from that, man. Like
I bet.
I ain't gonna lie.
You would be.
He was like, man, it was babies getting off that bus.
Yeah. You seen one fly. You seen one fly.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. But it was also babies in that car.
Yes. That's my
The
point.
thing about it is you can't expect what's his name, Rose now. This man stole a whole nother man's name and it didn't pay no homage. So
I don't none of that celebrity, bro.
Like so you can't expect him to like have any type of sense whatsoever.
You know what? I'm a firm believer in common sense ain't common no more. A lot of motherfuckers don't have common sense whatsoever. No. But at the end of the day, on this platform that we built, I would still hold that fat motherfucker accountable for the shit that he's saying that he's putting out here to say that this shit is okay when it's not.
No, it's a lot of like. Okay, I'm gonna say like one of the only races that what you say?
So you have black people that are culture vultures. Dude built a whole empire off of ignorant shit. What do you expect them? What do you expect them to do?
But he's
not going to ever perpetuate something that's going to be able to help us out. He's never going to do that because he makes his money off of people doing ignorant shit off of his music.
It's even ones that didn't make they money off shit that won't say nothing and advocate for the betterment of the black community. And I ain't talking about let's get money because talking about let's get money it's also been a detriment to it. Now there's no empathy, there's no love, there's no camaraderie inside the black community. Like everybody wants to talk about generational wealth. What about community wealth? Community generational wealth.
Community wealth build generational wealth. When it's all said and done, not to cut you off, brother. But at the end of the day, as a mind frame, and you know what, DC Young Fly actually just said this shit again. When it's all said and done, I've been this way for the longest. Fuck Jordans, fuck Louis Vuitton. Fuck all them other rich white motherfuckers that's making a profit off of us. That all of us gotta go out and buy these motherfucker outfits for $500 a pair of jeans, $700 a t-shirt, and all that shit just to prove something to who? For what? Nigga, fuck you and your brand, cause your brand ain't my brand. One thing my brother, I gotta say, my brother passed. My brother passed, and before he passed, he was like, man, Goodfellas is a brand. put your brand out. Ever since then, like a lot of my shit that I wear is customized. And I pay a whole lot less for my own customization shit that we wore. Now actually think about it, we got to take this back to Family Fun. Because Jay put that diamond on that motherfucking hat. We was all walking around in our shit. When we wore our shit, we was proud to wear our shit. Like the only difference that I did, that I upgraded from Family Fun, was
What was it,
I got my
Nakamichi?
own fucking shoes.
Nakamichi was Spider.
Yeah.
Nakamichi. I remember Nakamichi.
Spider had Nakamichi. Trey had shit. I forgot what Trey brand was. Huh? But Trey had his brand. I wore a lot of his damn jogging suits. Like Trey came out with the jogging suits. The basketball fleece mesh material on the inside. His jogging suits was players, and I still got pictures out there right now to this day with me in his jogging suits that he made. That was cold as a motherfucker. Like, but us as a people, like DC Young Fly said, but I said it first. To me, I feel like I said it first, but since his name is out there, when he said, if one of us make our own name brand right now, we gonna shit on each other and not pay the amount. Like if we say our shit is worth $500 for these jeans, or $500 for these motherfucker shirts, motherfucker, man, you out your rabbit ass mind. I'm not buying that shit. Why should I buy that shit? But this is our thoughts as black people of how we shit on each other because we don't want to see you come up.
We just don't have nobody that's gonna step out there and put their neck on the line.
Nah, we got motherfuckers, man. Fubu was out there for a while. Motherfuckers rocked them because of LL.
No, I'm just talking about period, about like with our black people. Like we don't have that person that's gonna stand in downtown and just try to get everybody together.
But it's on us.
It's a lot. Like I just talked about the nation. It's a lot of people that's out here that's standing on it. The problem is that will we get behind them? That's our problem. The Willie Lynch trick is still happening, which is that you put us against each other, and that keeps us divided. Keep us divided, divide and conquer. They've always done that to us.
I hate to say this on this platform right now.
That ain't rich, bro.
I agree.
That's how this country was fucking bro. It was a bunch of white motherfuckers. That was
they put out the Bible to control. They put out a Bible called the Bible to control the thinking of black people as a whole. But what I gotta say is, poor whites and other races. But the only thing I gotta say is, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it because I'm a logic thinker. When it's all said and done, I'm not gonna lie. I've been following Malcolm for a long ass time. Malcolm been one of my idols for a long ass time. You know, everybody had back in the days. We had to look at Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Which one did you want to follow? I ain't gonna lie, I follow Malcolm X. A lot of motherfuckers like, oh, you look like Malcolm looking ass nigga. I didn't give a fuck. At the end of the day, he said shit that made fucking sense. Martin said shit that made sense too, but he said some shit that didn't make no goddamn sense.
Have you ever seen a revolution, a non-bloody revolution?
Man, type shit. So the only thing, like, I ain't gonna lie, I guess I had this still personal grudge for being a Malcolm X person against the nation. Like, the nation, at that time, I was following Malcolm as the nation was the shit. I still know some people from the nation right now that's some legitimate brothers. At the end of the day, what the fuck? This nigga just crept down up there. Man, I was ready to
surprise guest. Surprise guest.
This is the problem with black folks right now. Hey, gotta welcome the future alderman of the district. Let me find him a chair. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Good grief. But Jay, hold up. I agree with you, man. The nation might change, but it was inside the Nation of Islam, there was hateration in there also.
No, there wasn't. It was basically they did exactly what everybody wanted them to do. They had an internal beef that they settled.
That's my point. They settled that after they killed the man.
No, they didn't kill him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They did not. The nation didn't kill Malcolm X. If you go on, I'm tell you right now. If you go on Netflix, you'll see it. The nation didn't kill him. The government killed them. They just had somebody from the nation to do it, which is what they did. They've done all the time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Willie Lynch trick is real. The Willie Lynch letter is real. You know what I'm saying? They put us against each other purposely, so that way we'll never have unity. That's how it's always been. But no, if you know the actual story, you'll know. It's all a bunch of BS. I got a matter of fact. I'll play you there was a message that he sent.
We're gonna have to
Jay
share.
got him on. We got to switch your headphones.
Is we gonna be able to hook up another mic?
Yeah, well, no, I'm finna give him this one. I'm finna give him this one.
Use my mic.
No, I'm finna give him this one.
Hey, it don't matter.
But yeah, so there's a message that Malcolm X sent to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, everything had already been squashed. Remember, it doesn't benefit, you know what I'm saying, the country for them to reunite again. That's why they killed him. So yeah, so don't be believing what everybody be saying. I follow the nation hard, so I follow them hard.
So, you done crept up on us.
Yeah, I did.
So, what's your opinion about the violence that's going on in our, little city?
My opinion is we have to do something about it. Police ain't gonna be able to do it by themselves. Current politicians do as much. When I say as much, they do as much as needed to be seen, but behind the scenes, I don't think they're doing as much as they could. So that's where I say we have to, as a community, as a whole, because we got police out here who really do care, who try, but they only can do so much. And when I say we have to do something, I'm not telling nobody or asking anybody to go jump into the middle of an argument or, be Batman. But everybody have a family member that they know gonna be on some wild bullshit, and in the midst of them jumping out there, they also have a family member who they listen to, who I can say, hey, I know you and dog got beef. Let that shit go.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
the biggest problem.
Or even an OG.
put it in a glass or something.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody have somebody that's close to them who can stop them before things happen, and that's what we need more of.
So, like I was saying, it's like somebody, to stick their neck out type situation. Like, so the question I got is like, what do you think this march is gonna do tomorrow?
This march is to send a message to, even though it's called 500 Black Men March, it's to send a message to everyone. I could have easily said I want 1,000 people to march against violence and 1,000 people would have shown up. But I'm challenging black men to stand up and show solidarity amongst each other, and with the hopes that it radiates through our community, saying, hey, if these black men, who we are the monarch of the black neighborhood, even
get together type thing.
If we can get together, then hopefully that can inspire somebody else to follow that lead and want to do something different. But it's gonna be a struggle,
Especially the first time out.
yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. This I know because I see it every day. You still got some black men who are being followed, but they being followed while they doing wrong.
That is true.
So I'm challenging them also. Do something different.
Because I never would have thought, honestly, that Milwaukee would have hit like the sixth. Like, we sixth, like the most dangerous city in the nation.
I'll be honest with you. It's not surprising.
Yeah, it's not surprising. We've hit it a few times.
See, that's why I said you could have kept your microphone because he can use mine. Because it's
Not-
more for him to talk more right about now.
Yeah, not only that though, we might be number 6, but in actuality, we could be number 2 because there's a lot of crimes that happen that don't get reported.
A whole lot of crimes. By the way, with that being said, yeah, it's a lot of fucking crimes that we all know about.
Yeah.
That we talk about amongst ourselves and we don't say shit about.
That the
You know
police
what I'm
don't
saying?
even know nothing about.
Yeah, police don't even know nothing about. I mean, at the end of the day, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
How? Because it's we're saying that. Y'all remember when it hit the internet about the off that ring cam where they jousted at each other and they were shooting at each other and just rammed right. Yeah. So if that ring cam didn't catch that, only thing probably they would have known was somebody would have called the police, but eventually it wouldn't have known that.
The only thing I can say is this. One thing I know nowadays that I gotta say, and I can't lie, I'm thankful for it because of my brother. You know what I'm saying? That it's a lot of people that put cameras on their house. At first, if you put cameras on your house, you're a drug dealer.
Oh, yeah.
But now, if you put cameras on your house, you're helping your community. You know what I'm saying? By the fact when my brother got robbed for $200 motherfucking dollars, that neighbor let me in the house with Tory Lowe. Me and Tory went in that house, man. All we had to go do was go to Walgreens, which was on the corner, and buy a keyboard to type in and a mouse to move that camera back. You know what I'm saying? To show what happened to my brother when he was getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that whole footage on my damn phone. I had the footage probably before the police.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
And that was the crazy part about it. And some of these people ain't, to them, okay, you know, it's the whole snitching phase at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But to them, that wasn't snitching. They showing me, hey, man, this was your family. And this was on the south side. Them Latinos believe in this. That was your brother, man. That was your
snitching if you're a civilian, bro.
Man.
Like, all right. Only reason I say anything about snitching, they out here doing that bullshit, and you in that life. Okay. Don't you put your if both y'all doing it. Don't put your boy up under. But if you a civilian,
you signed
how
up
we
for the line.
I'm telling.
Let's wait. Here's the thing. In order for snitching to be able to affect you,
That's why I say keep your damn microphone.
man,
Don't say man, no, because everybody can't hear what you saying, and you saying some legitimate stuff. Me, no, you're not. Yeah, we can share this microphone. Take your mic, man.
Yeah,
Take your mic.
mic.
We can share this mic. I don't mind sharing the mic with the future alderman. That's a good thing
They
to
can't
me.
even see me. But okay, so look, this is the thing.
But at least they
Snitching
can
to
hear
me, if we're doing the same crime,
Right.
and you get caught, and I don't, and all of a sudden, police show up to my door. That's snitching.
Yeah.
As far as
That's it. If y'all both doing the crime, don't get your man knocked off if you get caught.
There you go.
Man.
Yeah, that to me, that's snitching. They ain't snitching.
That's the only snitching right there.
If you just killed, you know what I'm saying, my next door neighbor or whatever, and I'm like, hey, dude, just killed my next door neighbor. Oh man, you snitching? Like hell no. I'm like no.
You a civilian?
I might be the next,
Tell that.
but I might be the next person that you try to kill.
Right.
It ain't
That
even
is
that,
true.
man. It's the fact of the matter. How would you feel if I'm sitting here holding information about who the fuck killed your mama?
I'm telling.
But you was just a nigga that was telling me that week ago, nigga, you don't be snitching. But now,
Man,
just because this nigga killed your mama, now you want me to tell everything.
the main ones saying don't snitch, the main ones calling the police.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years back, my daughter got shot because she didn't want to holler at somebody in the car. Like it done got that bad to where like, cause she didn't want to, cause she didn't want to talk to you. You gonna shoot her? Like,
Man, listen. It's been a lot of. Like people say weak. No, it's just a lot of young men that haven't been taught how to control their emotions. Cause listen, men do have emotions. We supposed to have emotions. We just gotta learn how to control them. You gotta be told.
It's not even about controlling them. It's learning how to express them in good outlets.
That's still controlling them.
True.
I ain't saying suppress them. I'm saying good control is. Like you just said, learn how to express them in a constructive manner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to be in control of the emotions. Because if they just let this shit out, what's been going on? Like I worked at Walmart with a young lady that got killed over there. Like 68 in Lisbon. Yeah. Beautiful lady, girl, man. Dude worked at Walmart too. Killed that sweet girl. Like, bro, you had an amazing person. Not all everything else was fine. No, like she was sweet. You know what I'm saying? And took her away from everybody, bro. Like out of order.
I'm gonna say, like, my opinion is when we lost the OG. Then that's when everything just really just like because back in the day, OG held us responsible for like you not finna just rampage through here because you messing up money and everything else like that. And it was one of the situations I'm gonna pull your coattail. Now you do it again, I'm just gonna whoop your ass. Like, but when OG became like 19 and all that with no experience, it just rampaged because it's like niggas can't be making money with all this going on.
Well,
Bro, they don't even talk about making money. It's all this is fun, bro.
I ran
They
into
not even doing it for money. It's just for the it's literally for stripes, bro, for clout.
Exactly.
That's it. It ain't even over money. Like even though we shouldn't be feeling over money, but it's like y'all not even like how can you go to war with no money? Like I ain't gonna lie, I seen it. Like these young cats coming up, bro. You got bullets. You got. It's like, bro, you can't even go get bullets, little homie.
Hold on. You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy?
I'm
gonna
buddy,
say this.
Your mic
Hold on.
echoing.
His mic echoing?
Yeah, his mic echoing.
So you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this. That's the difference of raised because we was raised up once again. We had 2.5s, 25 millimeters at that time and 22s. And we had revolvers. Now, if you had that 357 revolver, you was that nigga. But if you had that, most of us had that 380 revolver. Shell keepers. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to worry about the police catching your shells. But the difference between us and them, we believed in one shot, one kill. That's how we was raised. One shot, one kill. You hit the person that you are after. You don't hit that kid that's sitting on the porch. You don't hit that granny that's in the kitchen cooking Sunday dinner. You don't hit none of that. But you hit the person that you are going for. One shot, one kill. That was real man shit, and that was being gangster back then. But nowadays, you got to have a 100-round clip.
But you can't do one shot, one kill if you're afraid of what the outcome is going to be. That's what the issue is.
Then don't step out there.
You don't know whether fam got something or something like that, and that's the problem. Like I think that like you said, they doing everything for the likes. Number one, number two, you don't have the heart to even do what you're doing. So why are you doing it?
Personally, put your hands on somebody.
Oh man.
That's you want my respect.
Ultimately,
man.
You want my respect.
Let me see.
What's
that world? It ain't number one quitters.
Exactly.
Nothing but I was like, dude, this people with their guards up. Like, you on guard. How you not that one?
Yeah, it's just. But what he meant about that is like he said is back in the day, a lot of people swung way before they went for that iron.
Yep.
It became natural, like you to forget you had the iron on you when you punching them in the mouth. But like you said, nowadays ain't nobody trying to take no L's. It's too much social media up out here.
Hey, you ain't taking no L's on that camera. That's the whole thing.
Let me tell you.
Everybody got their camera out. Ain't nobody breaking up no fight. Ain't nobody breaking up nothing. Ain't nobody getting involved in nothing. They got their camera out though, and they videoing it because
they ain't even calling 911, bro.
Hold up. The crazy part about it is, we had a family event down at the lakefront. You know what I'm saying? We watching fireworks. This group kept throwing fireworks towards us. Now, this is where you find out racism and stuff like that, because people do shit just to do whatever they doing. Now, one of us wind up asking, like, hey, can you stop? We had kids running through here, which we did. We had babies running through there. Everybody had their whole area taped off and roped off, more area than what the fuck they needed. This was the only time you can go down there on the lakefront and claim some fucking land to watch fireworks, and everybody claimed as much land as they could. You know what I'm saying? And now within that land, you come outside your land and you do dumb shit. So when they was doing dumb shit, that got us to the point of, bro was like, man, I asked y'all nicely. So he got up and walked over there. It's like, man, I asked y'all nicely, like, hey, can y'all stop popping fireworks, sending them our way, because they popping over here where we at. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that line, because that line was invisible now. Because obviously you kept crossing it. Now, when that kept on going, everybody got in his face like he was out of pocket for approaching them, and he didn't approach them in no type of he didn't approach them in no manner that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody want to step up. But now that everybody want to step up, now you got real niggas that's on his side that step up. So now, all the niggas that was back to the left, all these women get in his face, and there's always women that's getting niggas killed. So if y'all don't know, realize before y'all go out there, before y'all get the next phone call, or this chick calling you saying, come and help me, this nigga being out of pocket, realize if she was out of pocket first.
Hey, you got to remember, Helen Troy set 1,000 ships.
Man.
Her face said 1,000 ships out.
With that being said, you know, he trying to explain, you had Karen over here, and you had Susan over here, and you had, I don't know what the fucking farm bitch was in the middle. But, you know what I'm saying, talking all that shit. But then they thought they was finna creep bro without nobody looking. But before they got get on his side, we was on his side. Like, we fight. So all of them sat the fuck down because they shooters. But they ain't even shooters. And see, that's the difference that people got to realize. Are you really a shooter? Or are you just a person that pulled the trigger on the gun? And that's the problem in this world right now as we have. A lot of these motherfuckers is quick to buy a gun. We can't tell you who's selling these motherfucking guns, but I can guarantee you it ain't a black motherfucker selling all these black motherfuckers guns. To make sure all these black motherfuckers is killing each other, wake up or be woke or whatever they want to say. Because goddamn it, we got a lot of shit that's making sure your vision is not clear. Because you're talking about the transgender LGBT community over here. You're talking about the motherfucker that died in the damn submarine over here. You're talking about what happened on Love and Hip Hop over here. You got so many damn distractions that you can't even keep your eyes focused on what the biggest motherfucking picture is. Us killing each other. Us not helping each other grow and develop.
No, the biggest picture is unity. We have no unity. We have no unity.
That's what I was saying.
If we loved it, to me, Black Lives Matter, that's cool. Black love matters. Black love matters. We don't love each other.
Love each other.
That's
got any empathy for each other.
That's love. That's why I stepped up and wanted to do this 500 Black Man March, because we can march all day long because the police did something, march all day long when somebody white did something, but you never see us stand up when it's us against us.
True.
Oh, you heard Terrell just killed what's going over there on the block? True. Yeah, man. That's all we hear.
Who?
Prank call.
Wait.
What just happened?
But wait, that's the major problem though. The problem is that we're desensitized to us being killed. Well, not just us being killed, period.
Come on, man. Speak on the elephant in the room. Talk that shit.
No,
talk that shit. Let's go. Speak on the elephant in the room.
Us being killed is just as American as apple pie. Yeah. So it don't matter. Like, even when the police, like, you gotta think about it, even when the police is killing us, we still say, well, what did he do, you know what I'm saying, for the police to kill him? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's too normal for black people to get killed. And we never question the situation. So whether Ray killed Pookie, or Officer Johnny killed Pookie, or Farmer John killed Pookie, Pookie's still dead. Right?
Yep. At the end of the day.
Hey, Ray ain't killing Pookie no more.
Oh, no.
You know, Ray killing, not Pookie, but Princess now.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Type shit.
Everybody.
Wait, what did you say?
Never in my 42
Ray
years of living,
now.
I ain't seen so many.
Man, bro, why they killing babies, man?
I ain't gonna lie. No. He ain't saying the babies, bro. Like right
girl.
now,
even in Scarface, it was no women, no kids.
It's abundance of these niggas out here killing their girlfriends. Like, I can't even say they got the. Back in the days, we used to sit back and like, God damn, she had some good ass pussy. We don't even know if she had that good ass pussy or not. But right now, it don't even matter. What matters is, like, you went that psycho silly to kill. Now, the only one I can almost sit back and say that I kind of understand is bro that was over there in the projects over there in Brown. I'm gonna say projects because all the projects is in Brown Deer now. If you didn't know, they push all you motherfuckers out to Brown Deer and put y'all in the projects. They called it an apartment,
And
a
called it
luxury apartment.
low income housing.
That's motherfucking projects. Bro shot up his baby mama out there. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these baby mamas make you do some shit. Man, make you do some shit. But that was that right there, I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
He came to, but she pulled up to his house with her dude, and I think he killed the dude first and then killed her with his baby in the house. And he told everybody to come and get his baby. He shot at the police and then he killed himself. Once again, that's going to our minds being so fucked up with all this shit that we was trained to believe and have to honor, to the point our mental mindset is fucked up. To the point that we're killing each other. We've been doing that. But now we're killing the kids. We're killing the females. We killing everybody. So the way they said it, hold up, there it is. They got you killing the generation that's coming up. So that generation can't birth nobody else. And they got you killing the ones who birth the next generation.
Y'all remember when we used to have rated PG? You remember they let that go. Like, they just...
It ain't PG no more?
No, it ain't no PG. That's why the Simpsons made it big the way they did. Yeah. They let everything go. Like, it wasn't none of that on TV. Like, they wasn't promoting all that. You'd have to go to the movies to see somebody get gunned down.
Well, you got to the one thing y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
When did you see somebody get shot on Channel 18?
Yeah, but
Elmer Fudd did.
Oh, Elmer.
That's a cartoon. That was a cartoon.
Come on, y'all. Y'all nitpicking on that.
Hey, hold up. At the end of the day, that beat didn't flip around. Goddamn it, nigga died.
Hey, but wait. But are we just desensitized to violence, period, number one? Because right now, like, you know what I'm saying, even with, you know, the reality TV shows, like, basically they don't get ratings until
somebody gets slapped.
Fighting this person, such as fighting that person. It's actual beef. So here's the thing. Remember, if it's programming, then aren't we being programmed to beef?
We've been programmed.
Yeah,
We've been programmed.
Bro,
Matter of fact, hold up. Hey, little bro, hold on 1 second. Hey, I gotta be my nigga can see the DJ cut the beat. They need to hear what the fuck we saying. DJ, cut the beat.
Just talk.
No, cut the beat, DJ. God damn it, cut the motherfucking beat. There's some motherfuckers out there that can't understand what we saying. Cause right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm jamming the ether in my ear. I'm feeling ether right now.
Yeah, I'm so
So let's give the real ether right now. Let's give the real ether on what we talking about with no beat behind it. Cause what we talking about is facts. You know what I'm saying? We got brother Brandon down here who's running for 6th District Alderman. You know what I'm saying?
You just made him sound like a reverend, but okay.
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, hold up. I'm glad because only time people listen is to a reverend and to that false Bible, to that false prophet, all that shit. Excuse me for saying what I'm saying, but that's how I feel.
Bring it back.
Nah, I'm not. That's how I feel. Once again, I'm the Charlemagne the God on this motherfucking show. God damn it. Ours is the positive one. We know what it is. I'm gonna say what the fuck I feel,
bro.
My cousin Jay always my brother. Fuck that. Both of these is my brothers on this show, and they been told me I ain't got no filter. So unfortunately, y'all get it. But I'm gonna stop talking just to give the mic to Brandon. So I'll come back later and say my disrespectful shit.
You can say it on your. Hey, you remember that's what happened last time when he didn't get his asshole.
But y'all say I ain't got no filter, but I catch myself. Okay. So don't get mad when I catch myself. I just caught me.
Amen.
I just caught me because I was finna go in, but I just caught me.
Yeah, he forgot.
No, I didn't forget. Hey. No. I ain't forget. I ain't forget.
Let the rev.
I can go in. I can go in.
But
right now, this is more important.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Reverend. The conjugation.
We gonna go back and forth, nigga.
Man, just bottom line, and shit, we gotta do better. That's why I had a a so-called OG approached me in the bar because he saw people following behind me, not knowing whether they was my family, my friends, or whatever. But he tried to challenge me, who I am or what I am in the bar. Nigga, who the fuck you supposed to be? Who are you?
Whoa.
You know, I don't know you.
Whoa.
So why should you know me?
Man.
But anyway,
Facts.
long
Facts.
story short,
Facts.
that turned into a situation which I'm like, I don't even have to move my hands, and that turned into something that you wasn't ready for. But at the end of the day, I stopped it before it got too far, and then I said, you don't never know who you approaching. I don't care who you are, who I am, or who I am, but I stopped that because I'm not on that type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me say this part.
So that was
You was
jealousy.
there.
Jealousy.
You was there.
Jealousy jumped
Hey,
off real
hold on.
fast.
No. What he's saying is this. This is something that most motherfuckers don't understand. At the end of the day, you might be in some shit that just don't know that you stepped in shit already. Because you approaching somebody that you think ain't shit, but might be bigger than what the fuck you think. Just because he's humble and he's mild-mannered. Sometimes you gotta respect who the fuck that person is before you jump into that shit.
But is it? This is my question. Is it the fact that that person, you know what I'm saying, you don't know if that person is big or not, or is it the fact that maybe you feel like you're too big?
No, what it was, I mean, because now me and that brother talks on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But what it was, I walked into his territory, and
Okay.
in his eyes went towards me.
Yeah.
Actually, eyes didn't go towards me. Eyes just came the direction I was because I was moving with the crowd.
But my question also, like I said, that, you know, is it the fact that maybe you're not as big as what you think you are? That's all I'm trying to say. So here's the thing. If I'm in the room with somebody, my uncle always taught me is this. Never think anybody in that room is bigger than what you are.
No.
See what I'm saying? But also be aware of what your surroundings are. I'm not ever finna get jealous of the next person if the eyes went on him. Because guess what? Okay, that person, you know, might be, you know what I'm saying, it might be that person that's grabbed that attention at that time. Why would you get jealous of the fact, or whatever it might be? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
That's all I'm trying to say.
I get it.
I think we feel like we're a little, like we're too big, or that we have too much machismo. But it's like, no.
But I can't.
Money said machismo.
I'm gonna say this. I can't answer.
Hey, yo.
I can't answer that question because we never got to that part of the conversation to say what actually made you even turn your eyes my way.
So
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
and what you saying is facts. Now what it comes down to is this. When you walk into a room, you know what I'm saying? All these folks over here know who I am. You don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I do not conduct myself as a high-ranking person. Like, nowadays, half of these motherfuckers gotta conduct themselves as that man. They gotta be that forefront motherfuckers. But in reality, back in the old school, and still now to this day, there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to be that front motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if you approach me, then I'm gonna have to show you who I am. I'm gonna have to show you what that power holds. Now, when I show you what that power holds, what comes with that power is the fact of most motherfuckers that's around me never see me move like how the fuck I move. So when I move, now this whole motherfucking front just moved in on you and you weren't even ready for it. But you thought you was that motherfucker to make this move. And this is how shit get fucked up. But this is what's fucked up as much as black people.
With all that, I got to tell y'all a story. One day,
Okay.
we was in Green Bay. This when Shantae was alive. She messed around and got into it with this one dude. Now, mind you remember Shantae short. My wife was short, and so he ain't understanding who she with. Like, cause they over there arguing or whatever, whatnot. So about time this man realized anything, we had him completely surrounded from the front to the back to the stairs.
Had to do the
had him completely surrounded until this man turned around and looked. And then one of my partners, he was already doing a fool punching security guards. He came upstairs and closed the whole circle. So this man did not know. He just, want to be tough and, just, oh, she a female, I ain't going to take that. Right. But he didn't know who she was with. Right. Like he didn't, like you and the old boy conversate now. Right, but now picture if you would have been around nothing but fools.
True.
Ones people that did just okay, we ready to go at any point in time.
Right.
So this man would have been like,
I see the chat, brother.
He wouldn't have known what would have happened approaching you like that if okay, we want to make sure you make it to where you need to be.
Or if I was the fool.
Yeah, like so it's one of them situations like somebody could have stepped you back and just aired out the whole situation because of what, jealousy?
Well, I guess that's the point I was
trying to make. That's 90%
do.
of the black shit is jealousy right now amongst us, period.
Well,
blacks is jealous of blacks.
It's always been like that's what when I keep bringing up the Willie Lynch letter, that's what he put in the letter. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. Everybody got no friends.
You know what I'm saying? He put out a letter as far as, you know what I'm saying, to all of the other slave owners as far as in this area. And that was part of it. The part of that was to put light-skinned blacks versus the dark-skinned blacks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The men against the women. You know what I'm saying? The field nigga against the house nigga. Right. So it was basically to keep us divided. So now when somebody like Brandon walks into a room and the OG sees him, instead of him walking up to that man and shaking that man's hand, because guess what? If the light went off of you and shined on this man, this is a man that you need to know. Yeah. We need to build. That's what I was trying to get to. Yeah. We got to start building. We got to stop being so afraid of the next man. We got to start understanding that it's strength in our numbers. That's why they keep us apart. They keep us separate. They keep propaganda in our face and things like that. Because if we unite, every time we've ever united, look at the Black Panthers. Every time we've ever united and we put intelligence at the forefront.
They killed the head honcho.
Yeah, no, but what they do is they inject poison into it first. Mm-hmm. So they send black dudes in to sleep with the next man's wife. What does that do? Yep. That separates the family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They send somebody in as far as to be able to grow in the organization, and what they started doing is they started cutting the snake off at the head. In the nation, the same thing. It's the reason why to this day everybody thinks that the nation killed, you know what I'm saying, Malcolm. Same thing with Martin Luther King. When Martin Luther King sat up there and he said, man, I feel like I've led my people into a burning building. He was saying that. Like he stood at the end. Yeah, because at the end of his life, he realized that while I'm trying to be able to get us to integrate, they're going to be able to sabotage it. They don't want us to unite. They don't want they don't want us to be by each other. That's what white flight was for. But let me back. Go ahead, bro.
But you know this. When we start integrating is when black people stop being unified. Because when there was all black neighborhoods, black people stood together. Yes. Mm-hmm. And right now today, we still can have that, but we have to teach the younger generations what that was.
We got to teach each other too, man. Because right now in this older
generation, grown folks that need to be taught.
Yeah. It's grown folks that need to be taught, but it's also grown folks who know, and because they don't see no difference, and they don't want to lose whatever they have because of fear.
Yeah. Yes, but it's always been like that. People don't know in the 50s and the 60s that there's always been resistance to us growing.
Exactly.
Because back in the 50s, 60s, they were afraid that they were going to come burn your house down, lynch you, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So okay, you got the churches or whatever putting money together for Martin Luther King to be able to go from town to town to speak. You had the nation put together the money as far as for Malcolm to be.
Right.
So it took for all of us that were organized and unified in order for us to be able to spread the word. You see what I'm saying?
You know
that's what we need now.
In that time frame,
right. I mean, don't mean to cut you off because what you just said just made me think about right now today. Our activists in this city are divided.
Yeah.
And
That's facts.
You got Von Mays versus Tory Lowe and all that. Like, no,
Like
you
it's
can't-
crazy.
You got Von Mays versus Tory Lowe, and Tracy Dent. Don't see they right there. It's a lot
But
of
the
them.
thing is, everybody wants the same thing. All of them have the same goal, but the thing is, the path to get to that goal is different.
They
They,
disagree
they
on
all
that
exactly
path.
how
say
it is.
they
They
all
disagree
say
on that path.
they say
I was
they
gonna
want.
say they all say they want the
it,
same
but no,
goal.
what they want to be is the Messiah that leads us to the promised land.
But you don't need that. Like that's cool. That you gotta think the people are gonna appoint that. At
Correct.
first, you just gotta just go with it. Take everybody with just go. Everybody that's willing to go. You
It
can't
doesn't
just
matter.
say no. I'm going to lead this. Woo, woo,
It
no,
don't
no.
matter. It
People
don't.
appoints the leader, and it's natural. You gotta let shit just flow.
Well, that's the problem. What they don't understand is it don't matter what car I ride in as long as I get there.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's the
You know,
proper message.
I didn't know that we had our own city until I got older. Like, they never taught us that in school. What was the name of that city? It was just
No, it wasn't a city. It wasn't a city.
Hold up, are
So
you talking
basically,
about
it was
all
a
the cities
section- it
that's
was a
underwater
section
right
of-
now?
No, it was a city. It was a section of Tulsa, Oklahoma. They called it
Tulsa.
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street.
So basically, yeah, we had our own thriving, section of that city.
they went in there
to
and
where
burnt down.
we had our own banks, we had our own bakeries, we had our own grocery store, everything. We did our own thing. And what happened was, they, of course, once again, they injected the poison into the vein. Somebody's supposed to have raped a white woman. The sheriff went crazy. He rented a sharecropper, what's his name, and he got to dropping dynamite on our buildings.
It's just like I mean, in most major cities, black people had their own area. Where I'm from originally, Memphis, Orange Mound, that was all black owned. That was before the streets was even paid. Yeah, thriving. The best part of Memphis at one point.
That's why with this march tomorrow, I really do hope it makes like a big impact to where like we said, I hope it become annual, like
Yeah.
get bigger,
And
like this
that's
is
what
what
we
we
need.
gonna do.
That's what we need.
No matter where I go, what I do after this point, that march, it'll be done every year as much as it's needed.
Well, I ain't gonna make tomorrow, but I most definitely will end up going if you keep it going.
I make it my point to make it tomorrow. But I'm be on my bike though.
That's not a march, sir. You gotta walk.
Hey,
Hey,
nigga,
but let me-
I'm up in age and I'm motherfucking my knees just telling me something.
And let me okay. So I just want to just say one last thing, and then but here's the thing. So we also let's not forget about the city by the name of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So back in the 50s and the 60s, before 1968, where the first riot, everybody remembers the riot of 2015. No one remembers 1968 that there was a riot as well. And
When that police officer got beat up.
no, it was all over what was called white flight. So what happened was a lot of these like Capitol and stuff like that y'all see that black people own, we didn't own those homes.
Yeah.
We didn't own those homes.
Oh, no.
A lot of everything that's pretty much that was back Capitol and back, that was all black. I mean that was all white. I mean.
Yeah,
We
like
had our own
overall
section
son.
We had our own section of the city, and actually back in the days, back when there was a Milwaukee Hawks, because people don't know that the Atlanta Hawks used to be Milwaukee Hawks. The Atlanta Braves used to be the Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Braves.
But the Milwaukee Hawks had a stadium on like Third and like in Burleigh. And so what happened is all of those businesses that you see up and down that are shut down, they were all thriving businesses because all of them set up around the stadium. You had a basketball team that played down there. So where the Clinton Rose Center is right there, that used to be a stadium where the Milwaukee Hawks played.
Yeah,
When we started, when they left and that happened, when we started burning our own businesses down because we were upset about the whole white flight thing, we couldn't live just anywhere. They really kind of condensed us to just you know what I'm saying, a certain area. That was it. We had North Avenue back to, you know what I'm saying, probably like Keith or something like that, or Atkinson. You know what I'm saying? And then from like maybe 35th down to 3rd. That was us. You know what I'm saying? Well, what we did was we got upset because we couldn't move across the bridge.
Couldn't get down to like where Buffalo and all that type of east side.
That and we couldn't move across the bridge either. We couldn't move. We couldn't like
Oh,
16th
and
Street
couldn't go
Bridge,
over there by
27th
Rankin
Street Bridge. We couldn't live over there. And also, like you said, we couldn't live past Capitol. So
That
we got
was
upset.
Capitol, yep.
We got
My
upset.
granddaddy
Started
used to want to
burning
have a
our
house
own
on
shit
that
down.
block.
Yep. Oh, you talking about over on Capitol?
Yep,
And
by
then also,
where Rankin they used to have the car shows and shit on 10,
yeah,
right under the freeway. My granddaddy,
I
already.
know. I know. But what the point I was trying to make though was the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we've always had that struggle, and we've always, you know what I'm saying, had pent up aggression. And what they do is we got to start understanding that this is all data that they store to use against us.
Is he getting in or no?
But like with T, when you was talking about with that Brown Deer situation, and you remember that's when they came out with the Meadows when they was trying to take back the inner city.
He said he backstage.
You remember when they was trying to push everybody out so they can take back because it was closer to downtown.
Take back the east side.
Yeah,
Look
like
at the street on down.
Yeah,
And
that's why they put the low
house.
income housings so far out there because you know it wasn't nothing out there. Like it ain't it's still really no main.
Backstage.
There's nothing back out there right now.
Yeah, so it was one. That was a nice little try to take over that they tried to do too. But it's still all to me. It's still gonna all fall down on us. We allow people to do what we allow people to do, and if we ain't gonna like everybody's saying, if we ain't gonna govern ourselves, and get everything to the point of like, let's sit back and talk. Let's have our own version of a ceasefire.
Yeah.
So that's the J.
Now, a lot of that 2 inch, man, we don't really like. It sounds fucked up like we say about the newer generation coming up, but we gotta do it older first.
Yeah.
Because if they see us, we start to become solid and like, okay, old school ain't coming at me with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
He's really trying to give me some knowledge.
but you know what? At the same time, some of the younger ones gonna have to teach the older ones.
Yeah.
That is true because there's new ways of thinking.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, like younger cats that I was talking to, like especially the high school kids, it got to the point to where like one of the little incidents that happened, he was like, listen, I'm gonna get on the buzz, lay low. It's about to be bullshit. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, listen, I'm about to go down, just stay cool. I'm like, all right, I take the music up and everything cool. You just see the big group. At first, I'm like, I'm just around the corner. Maybe the ones that's last couple hours jump us. But then I've been hiding about 2-3 hours.
I think that's his name.
They walking up. It look like they playing. I see him jumping little dude, like a man, you just see the dog slide to the bus, little cat up. They have the whole right on the bus, right at me. I'm just flash. I'm got my seat there. And get down.
Stuff like that. That's why I'm hoping like this march tomorrow get national news. We get national news for everything else. Cause like what happened on Juneteenth, only reason I knew about it is because I was in a client's room, and I was seeing Good Morning America, and they was like, "Oh, it was a shooting in Juneteenth." So I'm thinking of somewhere else. They was like Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like damn, like
remember, it benefits them to show us looking ignorant.
Well, I do gotta give shouts out to Fox 6 because they'll be marching with us tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm hoping they ain't gonna use my
Hey, hold on. I just need Fox 6 to realize we've been trying to get them to come down to the bike awareness uh, thing for umpteen years now. So Fox 6, if you listen to this, bring your ass down to the Bike Awareness Month because next year would be the 10th annual.
Is this the asshole?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it
yes,
is. It is. It is
Yes,
the
it is.
asshole of me
Yes.
because next year is the 10th annual of when Miss Feisty passed away, and her mama and her sisters got together. All right, her mama and them got together and came together and did what they had to do to bring bikers. Over 3,000 bikers rode to the Capitol to make May the Bike Awareness Month. But this ain't what this is about.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You
Hey, get out your motherfucking chest, nigga, because you don't know how to ride bikes. Shut the fuck up.
You the one
and
who
let
taught
it.
me.
Hey, no,
You the one
stop
who
it.
taught me.
Stop it.
You the one who taught
We
me.
ain't doing
Damn,
this.
man, Bobby
Here you
wrong.
go right now.
He was the one who taught me how to ride.
You want to get in his goddamn chest? Like, stop it.
Y'all want to introduce new guests in there?
Who's the new guest?
Hey, we got to introduce the new guest in the building finally after all this time because he old and on geriatric treatment. The doctor, Dr. B himself is checking in straight from a. Hey, look, for anybody that understand, me and Doc go at it back and forth because that's my dude, man. I gotta get paid much homage, much respect to Dr. B. He been doing a lot of stuff in this community for a lot of years. He DJed when I was a kid and I was going to the mega parties. Doc B was the DJ. I think he's 100 years old right now. But hey, he been getting it in, and he still got all the jams and everything, despite his age. Don't fall asleep on Dr. B.
Let the man talk.
I'm sorry. Where my wife beater and shit.
Oh.
Can we come?
Yeah. Yeah, it's out there.
You already did, sir.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
Yeah, I'm 57, man. So we do it. You want to get on? That's all I did.
And that's 100% fact
Can he
right
be
there.
seen?
Hey, Doc, is you that black that we can't see you on camera, man?
And by
I'm
the way,
curious.
shit. And who fucking with me on that DJ and shit? Ain't nobody trying to see me.
Hey, you know what? I hear a challenge, but I just don't know who he's challenging right now.
Hey, DJ Supreme said he's the best in the city, though. Supreme said that he's the best.
Also, you got DJ Blade that's saying he's the best in the city.
Fishing. I mean, I really don't fish.
Good.
Hold on. You got T Neil. You got T Neil that got T Pain saying his name right now.
Smoking mirrors.
No, smoking mirrors.
I mean, I just seen the thing with big DJ Khaled. I'm calling myself an artist. I completely agree.
He's not. So
You DJing and shit.
he's not an artist.
You're not producing. You're not rapping. You just put your name on some shit. We ain't shitting on dude. We just saying get the proper category.
You know what? This is why Doc B is my nigga. Because he's an asshole just like me with no filter. Go ahead. Talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit.
Nah, man, you making me different. I ain't dissing nobody, man. I sound the best. That's all.
Hold up. You are totally not dissing nobody. I did not hear you diss anybody. But how do you feel? Well, first and foremost, welcome to the Straight From Us podcast. Welcome to Straight From Us podcast.
Straight from us. Okay.
Straight From Us podcast.
Can I text somebody? Text somebody how to get on right quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free.
What is it called? Text somebody.
I just told you that's when geriatrics kick in.
I
just told you. Straight From Us podcast.
Straight from us podcast. How you get on this motherfucker?
Send them the same link.
Straight from us podcast.
Copy and paste that link I just sent you and send it to them.
You know it's crazy. I thought that was how you get on the beat.
See, you know what's crazy? He felt like he had to get that paste that he used to eat on back when he was in
Don't
kindergarten.
eat paste. No, don't eat paste.
And Cindy.
Don't eat paste. Don't eat paste. That was never good.
Hey, don't take it
That was
personal.
never-
Me and Doc always go at it. We've been doing this shit since he had the real Jeep, the B-boy Jeep back in the days. And then he got Soccer Mom van.
He talking about like when Ice Moan had his truck. Like,
Yeah, Ice Moan used to have a truck, but Ice Moan ain't got it no more either.
yeah.
Reality and shit.
He grew up and realized he had kids, so he had to get a Soccer Mom van.
God damn. Make sure get on.
Doc, who you trying to get on, man? Who you want me to send this link to?
Shot the Senator.
Okay, so Doc. So with that being said, let's get real quick for a moment. How do you feel about the violence that we are going through in the city?
Wow. Can I comment on you teaching how to ride bikes and then you shit on him on his bike riding skills?
You see how he tried to turn it into that real fast?
And then the motherfucker graduated. But you the teacher and shit.
Hey, I'm Bruce Lee. Everybody can't beat the teacher.
I just want to marinate on it. Damn, but the motherfucker shit on it. You the teacher. I'll leave it alone.
Leave that alone?
Doc no more, man.
So as far as concern, we have a big problem. That's all good. Motherfuckers don't know how to have conflict solution. Motherfuckers going zero. This old white man told me this one time. I said, what you think about gun control and gun violence? He said, the problem with guns is motherfuckers think that the gun is a hammer. Every problem is a fucking nail. And that's like if you have one, the first thing you think is gonna look funny is you reaching for it. Motherfuckers don't have the other skills in town. I'm talking down the whole shit. I want to show without my headphones. See if I can go with the head. See if the echo stuff. Can y'all hear me though?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we hear you. You good now. You just got everything in order.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, but my thing is, motherfuckers need to obviously start at home, but home is fucked up for a while. That's why the teachers, the workplace, everybody got to deal with the fact that you must village raised our kids. So even when we fuck up, our people ain't right. We coming in not right. Combine that with some other motherfuckers that's either prejudice or ain't right. You just got a Molotov cocktail blowing up in our face. And I think the is motherfuckers. I would say who you with. When I say who you with, that means what organization are you with? Motherfuckers talk shit about all this other shit, but they really don't ever come to the motherfuckers and step on their motherfuckers. Everybody wait until when they land on your front porch, then you want to talk about it. But before then, directly or yours don't want to talk about this shit. All these motherfuckers get into your boys and all this other shit now. We tell you about young motherfuckers and having school programs and the different playground and the whole shit. And motherfuckers don't want to do nothing. But now here it is. Don't want abortions. Okay, here they are. But you don't want school systems. You want to have the books right. You want to have facilities right. The whole nine. I'm like, we just start taking our own. We gonna throw our own shit. We gonna have our own shit. We gonna train our own kids. And the real shit, the crazy shit, the Nation of Islam motherfuckers. They say grow your own shit. Your own niggas. But they don't say niggas, but you know what I'm saying. They say trade if you ain't got the money. Trade. They say eat right and eat healthily. Don't call your men. So that's the move. You gotta do it your way. I mean BLTs and I like white. So me and them get into it. I'm still at the bungalow.
Look,
The
now.
bungalow,
So they kicked me out.
I ain't been in the bungalow in many moons.
Man.
I'm patronizing black motherfuckers.
He ain't wrong. He patronizing all the black people that still cook pork. At the end of the day,
Right.
Doc B, you know what? That's why you my nigga, man. I ain't gonna even lie. That's why
Love.
Doc B my nigga, because we go back at it. Like, dude, we can't even answer the phone with each other without telling each other off. Like,
Man, why you worried about my minivan? I didn't like that shit. I was going through a tough time. Don't rip on a nigga's car.
hey, you know what? Look, fuck that. Back in the days, back in your days, we ribbed on each other's cars.
Hey, I'll give you a tidbit. T couldn't keep his car started. He played a lot of music.
Hold up. I give you a tidbit. He kept his car started. God damn it. And they played a lot of music.
He played a lot of
Keep
music.
that 100.
He played a lot of music, but he didn't go down the street.
Damn whip.
That's because I had.
You keep catching the dice.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to catch a goddamn dice. Nigga, I'm that nigga in this gambling game. Goddamn it. Welcome to Harlem Nights, everybody.
Oh shit, that
In
was
Milwaukee.
the movie. That was the movie.
In Milwaukee.
That was the movie.
Real shit. Yeah, damn. Can do put on the jet. Can do with the white
Hey,
beater.
you know what? Hold up. Hey, Doc.
I'm uncomfortable with dudes white beater.
No,
Hey,
I
Doc.
hear you, Joe.
That's
No,
my
it's
uncomfortable with the
no,
white
no,
beater?
no,
You
no,
uncomfortable
no,
with the
no,
white
no.
beater?
He's triggering me. He's triggering.
Hey, Doc. Hey,
Yeah,
Doc.
no, that's why I'm over here to my chat right now. I'm over here streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Hey, Doc. I gotta ask you a real life question because you was the shit back then.
On my hand.
bro.
So, with that being said, I gotta ask you this question.
I'm embezzling money.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
MC8 made a to me, in my opinion, MC8 made a bullshit ass fucking statement about Milwaukee.
Oh
And you was the biggest DJ at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're not a big DJ now, cause you still fat. But at that time, you was the nigga. When Tupac came to Milwaukee,
I didn't go.
MC8 went on somebody motherfucking podcast and said it was all Chicago niggas that chased Tupac to the scene. As a Milwaukee person, as a Milwaukee Don, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you this right now, cause you are a pioneer in this city. Fuck all the bullshit. As a black man, you created the scratch pad that all the music come to down on 3rd Street. Yeah, I'm just saying, as a pioneer of the city, back then you was that DJ to go to. It was you and T Neal. Y'all know y'all was going tit for tat, but it was you. You had it over T Neal. You had it over T Neal. Reggie Brown was in there too. That's my dude. You know, I'm cool with all you old ass goddamn DJs. Anyway, you know what? Blade, Tony Neal,
Giving shots out and shots fired at the same time.
Hey, at the same goddamn time. Reggie Brown, you know. But anywho, MC8 had to say that it was only Chicago niggas that chased Tupac to the hotel. How do you feel about that when you represent the mill? I'm curious.
I feel that's like LA, and I just say everybody's Crips and blood. Like, no other motherfuckers. No rolling 60s, ain't no. Everything got to be Compton and everything. So the Chicago niggas like they usually yell the loudest. We Milwaukee motherfuckers. We just represent our block. Of course, they gang is no more shit, and even the BOS niggas. But really, we ain't deep. I'm experienced pop in Atlanta. Something called the Jack the Rapper. They got into it with Luke, some other motherfucker. And I saw him at the do the same thing. And after I saw that shit, that's why I didn't go to that concert. I knew dude is a fuse. He had a short fuse. As far as what MC did, you can only say my fault, kind of away from my echo. That's what I'm talking like that, yo. So you can only go off of what he might say to him. He doesn't know. He got the fuck out of town. I think they left. So I saw that. What's going? You know what I mean? I saw his clip, and they left for the next city. And I mean, they ain't wrong. What he said, but he probably shipped with further motherfuckers. But that's one of the problems I got about Milwaukee. We roll a red carpet on motherfuckers. Like Detroit, the latest guest. Like we love Detroit. I ain't got no hate for Detroit. All these niggas. Motherfuckers get so much they be forgetting the team east side. The first motherfuckers really be coming here like heavily. And I ain't tripping on that. What we tend to do is give the keys of the city to everybody.
Facts.
I'm like, dude, slow the fuck
Facts.
down. Oh, shit. I mean, I ain't saying hate on the motherfucker. Damn, make a motherfucker go through something.
Make a motherfucker realize Milwaukee stand on our own 10 goddamn toes. At the end of the day, Milwaukee stand on ours.
Hey, Doc, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. What do you think this march gonna do for Milwaukee?
We talking about the march for Tory Lowe? We talking about which one?
The march for
Tory Lowe march.
I can't hear you.
I couldn't hear.
Chicago, Washington.
No, the march for the 500 Black Man March tomorrow.
Oh, remember I came on late. Okay. Which one is that? Where they marching to?
B, it's just you.
Starting right there where the
and I apologize for not knowing.
It's okay.
Hold up, Doc. Let me introduce you to what most likely will be the next 6th District Alderman that's put this 500 march together. We do have him down here in the hole in the wall tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him bring it to you.
What's the dynamics of the 6th District? Help me out.
I didn't hear you.
He said, "What's the
dynamics
of the 6th District?"
Yeah. What's the borders?
Runs from right by Pfizer Forum to Capitol. From Humboldt to 20th when you go in Locust, and then over to 26th in Capitol. It's cut all kinds of ways.
You cool with the rebels? The rebels? Or you don't want to speak on that?
They're out of the district anyway, but I mean.
He said this district.
Okay. I was just wondering, do y'all have or not? Because I know they got the 300.
I have talked to a couple people from running Rebels, but not nobody that's, who can make a decision or a call on anything.
Gotcha. No,
but the march gonna start right at Martin Luther King and Chambers, right where the shooting was at the end of Juneteenth, and it's a direct response to that.
Dope.
And we're going through the hood to all the way to. I ain't gonna say all the way because we're not walking far, but we're walking to 24th and Burleigh to the COA Center.
I ride my bike.
And he gonna try to ride his bike.
Oh, that's like house center? No, Moody.
Yep.
Yeah, Moody Pool.
And
I thought that.
we going there not only because it's not too far, but there's a lot of kids be there on a daily basis. And I want them to see what we're doing.
Right.
And that's why we also choosing the path through the hood.
Right. No, that's what's up.
And he said Fox 6 gonna be with him too.
Fox 6 will be walking with us the whole way.
I can appreciate that. All right.
They reached out.
I didn't know about that.
I appreciate it when it comes down to bike awareness.
So how do you feel about it, Doc?
How do I feel about his march? I
Yeah.
think that we are collectively. This is not about you. What I'm about to say. Basically, we as a black community, we are a bunch of fingers that are strong. Each finger is strong. The reason why we don't hit it.
Doc. Hey,
What?
grab that mic because you saying some legitimate shit, and I want you to be heard.
Okay.
Because
I
you're
can't
going in and
grab
out
it.
on certain
I'm on
verses.
my headphones. Hold on, let me see if I can go to.
Go to
I'm gonna turn my.
speakerphone.
Let me see if I go speak. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2.
You got louder.
There you go. Now speak. Now
1,
talk
2,
your
1,
shit.
2, 1, 2. All right. I'm still echoing a little bit. Okay. So what I feel is everybody look at their hand. You look at all your fingers, your fingers and your thumb. All the motherfuckers are strong individually, but the biggest impact is when it comes to fist.
Exactly.
And LGBTQ got that shit. The gay motherfuckers got that shit. And the Mexicans and what they got that shit. We don't do that. We are individual fingers. So I'm not saying you personally, my man, because I don't know you yet, and I don't know who you went to. But I'm like, I just named two different other marches. It don't seem like y'all connected them to make one stronger march or two stronger march.
And I'm gonna speak on that
And
because
I come humbly according to Tory. I don't know your journey. I don't know if you went to the community brainstorming. I don't know if you came. I was at the tax thing last night. The tax referendum. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who you went to. I'm on the truth, which is 101.7 with Tory Lowe and them niggas. So I mean I can come on for you. Or
So I'll tell
I
you
can
this.
just bring the table.
I don't have a connect to Tory Lowe besides Facebook. I reached out to Tory Lowe almost a month ago.
Real shit.
No response. 2 weeks ago, well, right after Juneteenth, after the shooting, and it popped in my head, we need to do something. I reached out to Von Mays. Spoke to Von Mays. We spoke for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. He said he wasn't gonna be available. But but then I go on Facebook and I see he got something else planned later on that day, right here in the city where he said he wasn't gonna be at.
Now, hold up. This is where I jump in at, and this is where I say, and I stand on this, and I challenge any black person that feel like they're trying to make a difference in this city. Stand strong with your normal black person that's trying to stand strong and do something. And that's what we spoke upon in the beginning of this. Black people.
You gotta stand together.
You know what? Hold up. I'm
Give
finna
your
go
opinion.
in the
Give your
asshole
opinion.
opinion. I'm
Give
finna
your
go in the
opinion.
asshole opinion.
Give your opinion.
So, Doc B, excuse me, sir.
Wait, before you go there,
Go ahead.
but I also want them to know I'm not an activist. I'm not.
You not? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You just come to somebody to care. Somebody to give a fuck.
Exactly.
That's all it takes though.
That's what we take. That's exactly what we take.
That's what we
Everybody
need.
got different roles. Everybody got different roles. That's how the Bulls won. Motherfucker knows
All right.
we bound.
All right, so I'm gonna let all y'all talk real quick. Get y'all off what y'all need to say, because next thing that's coming up is the asshole opinion. Because we are wrapping up to the end of this podcast. Even though Doc B, you my nigga, and you came in late, but you know I expect the old motherfucker that's on Geritol to come in late. I hope you got your Viagra. I hope you got your Viagra for the end of the night.
Today, nigga.
Hold up. For those that don't know, me and Doc B go back, man. We go at it, bro. Like, this only dude that made me come with my A game. I ain't gonna even lie. Doc, he been mad at me for like 20 plus years about that motherfucking. Since I seen him come to my shop with that motherfucking soccer mom van, I'm like, nigga, you traded in the B-boy truck for the soccer mom van?
I forgot your boots.
Well, give your opinion.
Eyes.
Give your opinion.
Go ahead, give everybody a chance. I'm gonna give my opinion at the end. Right. Let everybody. Eyes, you conduct this right.
I'm just, the thing about it is, like I said, I want I want this march to do a big statement. I'm like you said, it's one of the situations of showing that we can come together and do something peaceful. Like without all the problems and stuff like that. It don't gotta be gang and it's just people come together and just like you just tired of it. Like this it done went too far. Like it's time for people to step up and somebody to say, you know what, this is enough. We need to be accountable and now we finna it's time for people to reap what they sow.
Right. Like I said, I named it and focused behind 500 black men, not because I only Black Lives Matter to me.
Yeah.
I focused on black men because I want black men to stand up with me,
Yeah.
care like I care about what's going on around us.
Hold up. You know what? Man, I'm gonna throw this question in here real quick. I know we supposed to be wrapping up, but B,
Yeah.
you know you my nigga. Doc B, you know you my nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Marcus,
Respect.
you know you my brother. Oz, you my motherfucking brother. J Money, you my brother.
Love.
So I respect. I'm gonna throw this question out there to all y'all, and I expect all y'all to answer individually to this question I'm finna ask, because this is the real life question, period, hands down. Because out of everything that was just said, Black Lives Matter, right? My question is, why Black lives don't matter to Black lives? Why Black lives don't matter to Black people as a whole when it's all said and done?
Crabs in a barrel.
You know my response to that?
Hold up. I want all y'all response. Like bullshit ain't none. I want all y'all response before I give my asshole opinion.
I'm just letting people go, man. I'm sitting back.
Keep it to 1 minute.
Keep it
Keep
to
it
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, I believe it's always been crabs in the barrel. Like we've been shown and like Money said, we've been programmed to like not let that one person outshine. Like, the future alderman said he had a situation where he walked into a room and because everybody was moving his direction, somebody had to say something to him. Like, when we get past that, and it's going to be a hard journey to get past that to see, like, okay, I want this man to shine. Like how I feel like I've been saying through the whole podcast, I want this to go. I want this march to be an annual thing. Now, I ain't going to be there tomorrow, but I want it to be an annual thing to like, okay, well, I want to go too. And I want to take my sons with me. Like, I want them to see what we can do as a people, and especially being a black male. We're going to pass it over.
What time is it?
Yeah.
10 a.m. to noon.
10 a.m. to noon. Okay. I'm gonna try by and just give you like a fist in the air.
Hold on.
That's real shit though. Men lie, women lie. Don't lie.
Where?
I'm gonna come through like 9:30.
I'm finna send it to you, Marcus.
I'll come to stream that shit, bro.
I'll be there.
Real shit. I mean, I just found out about it.
Me too. I just found out tonight. I'll bring my little community. Like, I'm streaming it right now to my community. You know what I'm saying? I won't shit. I asked them, like, is it cool? Hey, I'm trying to spread it. My little reach. I spread it too. Come on, let's do it.
Mac Buddy, it's in your text.
Say no more.
I was gonna ask my man. Now his name is B too.
My name is Brandon Payton.
Brandon, okay, word. Okay. So,
let's get back to it. So, let's let this brother talk. I got something to say about the conversation tonight.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now say your part, because the asshole opinion come at the end. So go ahead and say your part.
So in the way I answered already, I said we as the village haven't raised our kids right, but we want to by the next motherfucker's family rough. When they come and rough, I just go feel it. What y'all learn from Nation His Time. We got a whole movie called Spirit. You don't have to be a Muslim. You're part of the. You need to be a part of the chain. and basically try to talk to people, conflict resolution, whole nine. So I think we need to join different
Get Tony on the
situations,
show.
different segments, gangs, if you will, but in positive direction. So I need to know what Brandon is. I'm gonna fuck with. You sound like a motherfucker I want to fuck with. My other thing to Brandon is. If one door be locked, man, sometimes you gotta follow up on that same door. So you just can't wait and be like, this nigga didn't hit me back, or that nigga didn't hit me back. I'm not saying stop. I'm saying still not. It's almost like if you trying to get at a girl, just because she didn't answer one time when you get back, you still might get back at her. Or job opportunity, you might still go back. That's just that's my I can't tell you what to do. And I definitely I will speak on your behalf.
I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying by saying that. But my thing is, this show is gonna go on with or without anyone.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right.
My first walk I did was a walk just giving water and sandwiches to homeless people. I had a bunch of people tell me that they was gonna show up. I did that myself, by myself.
Yes, sir.
I don't have to stream nothing I do on Facebook. I don't have to post nothing I do. It's me doing what I found out might be my calling. I didn't do it for publicity. I'm not doing it. It's not for me personally. I always have helped people on a smaller scale to what I can do. So one night I just was talking to my wife and I said, "Hey, don't you think if I could run for alderman and I can make it?" I said, "You know all the help that we try to do for people, we can do it on a larger scale and have more backing behind us to help them." And my wife said, "Do what you want to do." So I'm doing what I set out to do. Win, lose, or draw, I'm not gonna stop.
Okay.
So,
Can I chime in?
go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
No. Everything, all these brothers said, I believe in all that. Now, I ain't been an activist. Now, like the streaming shit, I just started that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe the same thing that what you said. Like, I try to make everything a teachable moment, right? So I didn't never try to be like how can I say this? Like I'm just out here, I do this. No, I never was. But since I had kids, I've been going to these PTA meetings. I've been going to like the school board meetings. I've been talking to these teachers. I've been talking to these parents. A lot of it is people are hurt and are afraid of us. It's a lot of fear from us. But a lot of people are willing to open up. But a lot of people come out like it's selfishly. Like you know, I know my name is Buddy Gang and all that, but that means something. Like I'm all about how most people say, "Oh, I try to be the smartest person in the room." I don't. I want to be in the mid. Why? Because I want to always be open to learn, and I want to always be open to teach.
And Jay-Z says, you don't be the smartest person in the room. You put everybody smarter than you around you.
Right. That's because you're always willing to learn. But you always be willing to teach. But the problem is everybody is so caught up on the mighty dollar in image. And that's where we're lost. And I see it. Like, when you get down here to bread and butter thing, everybody just want to be accepted. Mm-hmm. And once we start doing that and actually start, like I say, empathy has been lost in our community. Look at it. Everybody says, I ain't got no friends. Had no friends. But then again, look at it. There is no honor among thieves. If everybody is on thievery shit, no, you can't have no friends. So it's up to us to show them something different than thievery. I'm calling it thievery, but you get what I'm saying.
All right.
Join me tomorrow. Let's talk. Let's walk and talk.
Brother, all I can say is this. I need information. I didn't know about this. I'm not a buff for social media. I got on it once I started screaming.
You already got it.
You got a flyer.
Yeah, you got it.
Can you post it up right there for anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, do your thing, bro.
All right. So with that being said,
But Jay
Hold on,
want
hold
to
on.
get in touch with me. I'm gonna shut up.
we
Hey,
gonna
hey,
see. You ain't gotta shut up, bro. We gonna
Hold
send
on.
it to you.
What you say,
Doc,
Doc?
what you got?
I'm gonna say the problem with the problem Joe, what you want to do. What I love is gonna stop. You're not gonna be stopped. What you just said also along with it is I'm gonna just do this by myself without these other motherfuckers. And I'm like, it's essential that we link with other motherfuckers because otherwise you are falling in the forest. You making noise, but in this social media driven ass world, it ain't
But I think the
gonna be
theory
serious.
is,
I love that you can't fuck with you though. That's a good start. Hopefully you take that footage.
but look
Before
what he said.
before you came on,
really show up.
before you came on, I did say something about how the activists in this city don't link together to do things. So
Real shit.
I felt that when you said who I reached out to. I reached out to them all for the simple fact of y'all already been making noise.
Right.
Y'all can make this
love
happen. Y'all can make this happen without me even being here. But since y'all can't get together and do it together, let me be that common ground and let's do it all together now.
My man.
But
Respect to your wife, man. Because women don't back us like you neither. They don't back us like this. Especially if it ain't making no money.
Hold on,
It take
man.
it
Hey,
so
Doc,
long
Doc,
to
let
back
me,
a man that's doing radical, bro.
hey, Doc, let me say this, bro.
Respect.
At the end of the day, even if the women ain't backing us, why the fuck we ain't backing each other? That's the question.
That's
That's the
part of it.
question at the hand. That ain't part of it. That's the question. That's the question. That ain't even part of it. That's the question. Why we are not backing each other. Like this man just said, I reached out to every activist in the city that's trying to go hard for the black community. But when it's all said and done,
Not even posting
all of them got their own goddamn agenda. But all of them want to be number one. That's the fucking part about it.
I don't you know. But
I'm trying to give Jay his
I
money.
don't like what I'm hearing. I believe Brand.
You said what?
But
Say,
I believe him. I want to hear the response because I just saw yesterday at the tax referendum.
Yeah.
They had all
I want to see Vaughn tomorrow because Vaughn knew about it before I even put it together.
so go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay, because I'm finna get my asshole opinion. Go ahead.
I'm
I'm calling all these
I only
motherfuckers.
have
I'm calling all the motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck.
I only have one thing to say, and that is when you ask that question, the answer to it is when you allow someone else, you know what I'm saying, like as far as with the Willie Lynch letter and all stuff like that, when you allow somebody else as far as to feed you, to clothe you, to give you your information, to give you your media, what do you expect?
Give me who all you want me to call out.
real shit.
Give me all you want me to call out. It don't matter. I'm calling them all out now. Give me everybody. So with that being said,
Oh, and hold on, before he says what he says, please don't cancel us.
look, you know what?
Hey,
I got love for both of my brothers.
We got beautiful equipment over here. We need to pay for it.
I got love for both of my brothers, but for some odd reason they feel like the shit that they say don't get us canceled. Goddamn, they ain't everything that I say. I just say it in an asshole opinion. I just say it in an asshole opinion. But I'm giving you the heads up that this is the asshole opinion when it's all said and done.
Let's hear it.
So with that being said, my asshole opinion for today is to call out all you black activists. And I don't even want to say black because I'm a firm believer in what Morgan Freeman said.
I'm kind of brown.
Why do I need to call you black? Because half of us ain't black. Half of us is brown. Half of us is light skinned. Half of us. At the end of the day, why am I calling you black? It's because that's what you was trained to be told to call each other and approach each other as. When it's all said and done. Because goddamn it, I'm not black. I swear for God, I'm not the color of my motherfucking tires on my car. I'm not the color of the wall on that motherfucking don't matter. But I'm not the color of that Benz that's pulling out. I'm not the color of that Lotus. I'm not the color of that motherfucking Rolls Royce. I'm not that color of that jet black. When they call it black, I'm not that. So when it's all said and done, we got people that we want to call out. Tory Lowe, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for everything that you've done. You helped me find my brother's killer. You know what I'm saying? That bitch killed him over $200. Yeah, I said that bitch. I don't have no. Hey, it is what it is.
What happened?
Yeah,
200?
a bitch killed my brother over $200 motherfucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? She needed her weave done. They called 6. Oh well. You know, I made a joke out of it, but it is what it is. Yeah, the bitch had the bitch had a weed because she was robbing motherfuckers.
Her shit was all over the motherfucker.
Okay,
well, that's
so
something else.
anyway, I'm just trying to get what I'm trying to get.
Fuck that bitch. First and foremost, fuck that. Tory Lowe, that's my dude. I'm not gonna lie, Tory Lowe, that's my dude. Tracy Dent, that's my dude. You know, Tracy Dent felt some type of way about me. At the end of the goddamn day, we're busy. We're busy as black people. You know what I'm saying? But I support everything that Tracy Dent do. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it loud. And I'm gonna say it proud. Tracy Dent been doing his thing out here in this city. He's been trying to get people together for a long ass time. So has Tory Lowe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling all y'all out. Bro just pulled somebody to the side of me that I don't even know. That I'm trying to call out all you Milwaukee so-called activists. I'm going to say so-called. And the reason why I'm saying so-called is because if you got a problem with it, come holler at me. Come holler at me. And prove me why I'm fucking wrong. Come holler at me. At the end of the day, you're so-called until you group up with the rest of the activists.
Now you see who name that is.
Von Mays. I'm calling you out. Man,
Come see it. Go ahead.
Frank Nitty.
Whoa. I'll speak about Frank Nitty. I actually went to school with Frank Nitty. Before he was Frank Nitty. When he was Frank Cinnabon.
That sounds like a name being stolen, but that's
Cinnabon? Like Cinnabon?
I went to school with him.
We know who the real Frank Nitty is.
I know who he is. He ain't gonna respond to nothing I do because the last time I saw him, he was on bullshit and I called him out on it.
Yeah. He's been in trouble.
So we calling out all y'all. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna take what Frank Nitty did from him.
I don't know what
at the end of the day, I don't know what he did either. But I'm not gonna take it from him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna take it from him. So I'm calling out Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, you can come to the Straight From Us podcast. Welcome to the Hole in the Wall. I will bring you on, talk your shit. At the end of the day, I tell everybody talk their motherfucking shit when you come down to the Hole in the Wall.
Well,
at the end of the day, it's for us
shit right now.
as
it's supposed to be asshole opinion and everything, but I'm calling out all activists of the city of Milwaukee, especially especially the ones who are black men. I want to see them tomorrow.
Facts.
You gonna follow?
I'm saying what the fuck you saying. Say your shit again.
You gonna inbox anybody?
Some of them I got their phone numbers and I've texted to their phones.
Hey, give it to me. I texted their phones. I inboxed them too. Speak what the fuck you just said. Hold up, Jay. Before you give them applause again, say what the fuck you just said. Call these motherfuckers out.
I'm calling out all black male activists. If you really want to show a change in the city, show up tomorrow. Show that you can be solid with that man that you might have beef with.
Mm-hmm. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach.
Exactly.
Yep. I got you.
Mm-hmm. And wait a minute. The person name I'm about to say right now, he might not like it, and I don't care. But King Rick, I spoke to you for a whole hour. Put your differences aside.
Panthers.
And stand strong with your fellow black men.
Well.
So with this being said, if all of us is coming together as one, I love what bro just did. Nigga, call these motherfuckers out. And that's what's wrong with us as black people. You can't stand being called the fuck out. Asshole opinion is in full effect. Yeah. You can't stand being called the fuck out and being told to be on your shit. Nigga, if you gonna be that motherfucker, be on your shit, stand 10 toes strong. So we calling all you motherfuckers out. I'm saying motherfuckers, and when you see me face to face, correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're wrong, I'm gonna correct you. Right. And this is where we fucking stand right now. So, as a black person in this world right now to this day, our problem is coming together, unity. Yep. At the end of the day, drop all this. I gotta prove who the fuck I am to each and every individual. I gotta buy Jordans. Jordan don't give a fuck about you. Jordan buying prisons right now. He's getting his money without you and then some. At the end of the day, Louis Vuitton don't give a fuck about you. Louis Vuitton is over there on a motherfucking yacht because of you. So let's talk about all these individuals that are living large right now because of the shit that you are spending out of your own pocket. Where the fuck are you at? Let's think about it as a person.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. With let Doc say what he got to say.
Let me ask the way you saying that, come and see me in black speak. That seems like you want to fight. So that seems like the same time. I'm just saying how you sound.
Yeah, how you learn it.
And I agree with you, Doc. Doc, 100% I agree with you. But what's wrong with us as a black person? We got to call each other out, and we got to make a motherfucker stand up for what the fuck they believe in. Doc, you know this. Hold on, Doc. Me and you been talking shit to each other for how many years? You're older than me.
I'm throwing in the towel. Thank you for coming from Straight From Us podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I got to see you my shit.
We love y'all. I'm throwing in the towel. If it's without y'all, it will be no us. It's Straight From Us. We got the future alderman, so when he make it, I most definitely want to be at that party.
When it's all said and done,
is OZ.
When you make it, I'm gonna be at that motherfucking party. OZ cut the shit short because he don't like me talking my shit.
Where you gonna be at the party? Where you gonna be?
No,
Doc, I'm not. At the end of the day, us, the actual fact is this. Bullshit ain't nothing. Us as a culture, us as a black person, us as us need to fucking stand together for something more than just buying bullshit and trying to prove something to somebody that don't mean nothing.
That's true.
That's it. That's all. That's all I have to say for my fucking asshole opinion. And I'm not stand up for more than what the fuck you believe.
I'm not doing this for your woman. I got one. We've been together 22 years.
Right. So
and he said what he said.
I'm OZ.
And I'm Mr. Cool Whip. And we want to give shouts out to Doc B and Mac Buddy. Thank y'all for joining the podcast. We got to give a shout out to the future 6th District Alderman, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't know if he's going to make it. I think he will. I give him a whole lot of support at the end of the motherfucking day. Well, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.